So let's talk about Liam Cooper could be the first lot to come in, and Guy Branton telling about how there could be so many skeletons. Hello and welcome to the wet and horrible Saturday. It's horrible. I'm glad there isn't any game today because it's absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing. Let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So Sheffield Wednesday, I got it that we are expecting Liam Cooper to be the first arrival early next week. Now the Owls have been granted permission to add to squad. We know there's a 7K cap on wages on people who can bring, which is really good to see. So hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can get the right people in, the right two people in, get it all sorted. And that'd be really good to have that all done quite quickly and sorted and ready to go, because at the end of the day, we are in that position where we need to have a better situation with players, because we're going to lose some players due to the African Cup of Nations. But you've also got the other thing that we are having as well, where we just don't have squad there. So having another two people will be absolutely what you want to have. So hopefully we get that done as soon as possible. The quicker that's done, the better. And we'll have to see how quickly we can get that over the line. You want it done by like Monday. Monday, you want it to be done. And it looks like League One club's salary cap and luxury tax plan to be snubbed by the EFL, which is interesting, that one. It looks like the EFL are going to say no to that. But Guy Branton says he thinks the new owner could come in and find some skeletons in when they get there. So I think the administrator was inevitable, unfortunately. The way the club have been run, it sort of writes off for the owner. I think that the owner wants to write off a lot of expected sizable debt for whatever reason. He knows better than us, but I think Sheffield Wednesday have been running on empty for a long, long time. And hopefully now someone can come in and plug the gap, because the stand outside of the football club, I'm very proud to put a shirt on for and being associated with it. I still go to Sheffield. People remember me, even though I hardly played as many games as I wanted to. I have a clear dislike for the management when they took over the new group. They didn't like me anymore than I liked them, trust me. And I was told to leave pretty much when they came in for a conversation around, you're not part of this story, you're not part of this next level of Sheffield Wednesday to go, even though I played well enough to keep my position for a shirt. I was one of those stories from time to time. I have thought about it and disappointed, but they're a fantastic football club. Sheffield is such a great place, and I wish them all the well. I think someone will go in, but they're going to have deep pocket, because they're going to find so many holes and so many skeletons. And I think there is a little bit of that already that the administration are finding. Look at the situation with the chicken thing, where they can't have chicken because of they don't have the right fire stuff. If you look through the engagement panel stuff that came out today, laptops that are 10 years old that are just nowhere near what they should be. And you're just thinking, how do you have it that you get to that level of, well, how do I say it? I want to say that level of trying to run things. And I think trying to make sure things are all sorted and making sure that we have equipment that is for this time. And I think it's something you don't really think about, really. Like, you look at the whole situation with the beer flow rate. You look at how much money we haven't made from such things, and how we haven't improved stuff. And you really want to see how we do it, how we get on. He said one thing there, he said, while 12 grand worth of laptops have recently been purchased, and many of previous ones that were more than a decade old and thus incompatible with Windows 11, the administrators don't want to invest too much into new resources into IT, as they don't want to see any potential weightage on the essential information to new owners. But this is the kind of stuff that's lacking. It's laptops that are a decade old that can't run the current operating system, and you can't do anything. It's things like that you look at and you go, he just gimped on everything. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, that'll do. And you just had that situation where you are like, where in your head do you go? How do you not know there's an issue like that? And a lot of it was make do with what you got. Mend it, get it fixed, sorted. That's not how you run a football club. That's not how things get done. Like, you hear about cowboy builders doing things badly. I think you can call him a cowboy owner. He's a cowboy owner. Everything was done not in the best way or the cheapest way possible. And that's one of those things where you are like, it should never be the cheapest way possible. It should be the best you can do to get it get it to the best quality stuff. And then if something does need to be upgraded, you upgrade it. I upgrade stuff in here in the studio. I always make sure whatever I make on the channel go back into the channel to make sure I'm ready and to go on that I'm not too far behind the line of stuff that's going to be happening in video and audio tech. I'd like to be. So I'm not having to go find a workaway round, because that doesn't work. So it's things like that, you look at it and you just go, how did he get away with it for so long? And it's very simple. Shut up or be fired. I think it would do very much of it. Or you don't question my authority. I'm putting the money in. But the fans questioned it. And we showed you that don't take us fans for mugs if new ownership comes in. We're not that kind of fan base. Took us a while to get to it, but we're not that kind of fan base. We are very passionate about our club. We are very passionate about wanting the club to be up in the higher echelons of football. So hopefully Sheffield Wednesday will have a good start to the new year and everything moves smoothly. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. See you in the next one, and we'll start getting ready for Derby week. Apology for yawning. I'm just that tired today. It's been a busy day. I'm still dealing with delivery driver stuff. Jesus.